Hi, my name's Liz and today I'm going to show you a quick demo on how to use some design templates that I've made using HMM Zoid's manual scans into usable templates for Photoshop and Clip Studio Paint. These files are, as the PSD files, they are compatible with GIMP 2, which is a free open source image software, but I will not be tackling that software today as I'm not very familiar with it. So I've already uploaded the PSD files to a Google Drive, so it's all virus scanned and safe to download. So the link will be provided in the description below the video, but for all intents and purposes I'll just show it here. So you click on it, open it up, open to the drive. Here you've got the JPEG preview images, so you can have a quick look at what some of the layers will look like. So you want to go back to design templates. These are the files that you really want to be downloading. PSD files. Download them all, or whichever one you would like. Also, Google Drive will obviously give you a preview when you click on it. As you can see, the Saber Tiger with the Great Saber attachment CP. But so you can right click, download as you wish. For this little video, I've already got all the files downloaded, obviously, because I've created them. So I'm going to start off with Photoshop. So once you've downloaded them, put them in a nice place, safe place. You can go ahead, open. I've already gone, so I'm going to go ahead and open the Blade Liger template. And as you can see, got some of the scans, white background. There's multiple folders, as you can see on the side. So I really labelled this one. Oh, there's actually quite a lot in here. It's been a while since I actually opened these. So you more or less pick and choose some things. But for this video, we're just going to use this one. So Photoshop, well, this has all been optimized for Photoshop. And I've gone ahead, so this is basically, even if you're not familiar with using the software, this is just basically all set up, it's all easy, it's all ready to go. So I'm just going to choose a colour. Red is usually the go-to one. And as you can see, on over here, I've locked the lines layer, and I've already locked the base layer, which is this white layer. Because what we're actually doing, I'll zoom in, is using the colouring layer, we're using as a masking layer to the baseline. So I could start colouring on the colour layer, which I've labelled. I've also actually set the colour layer, it said all the ones that are coloured are the ones you want to really be colouring on. And you can go ahead, add colour, it stays within the lines, just like that. Or you can just use the bucket tool, add, like so. You can also go ahead to add new layers. If you want to say, I'll add that again, but I don't want everything to be red, but for sake of colouring it was easier to just fill it in. You can go ahead and come down here, create a new layer. You see it's not masked at the moment. Using on Windows, if you hold the Alt key, as you hover over, you'll see this little square box with the arrow pointing down. Just between the new layer and the layer below, just click and it will make it into a masking layer. So now we can go ahead and colour again as we do. And you can just colour straight on top. I'm not very neat at the moment as I'm just doing a quick demonstration. So and then obviously you can just add and remove as you wish. You can also do that again if you want. Let's do that again. You can use the selection tool or the wand and sample all layers. Make sure that's checked at the top. I'm using Photoshop CS6 at the moment. Obviously the newer versions will be, more up to date, but you can go ahead and select your little windows. Yeah, it won't let me on this one. Anyway, you can use a bucket tool, fill your selected areas. Control D on Windows to deselect the marching ants. Obviously, it's a bit, a bit of fine tuning. Won't be precise all the time, but it can help speed up the process. If you've already got 2 masking layers on the go, if you just go to the bottom one and press new layer, it will automatically make it a masking layer, which is rather useful. So yeah, it's not fully done it, but a little bit of fine tuning and all will be dandy. So you can just keep going on, like put it all in. But this is just to be like a helpful design tool for like painting customs, and it's just like nice and easy to visualize it before you go ahead and actually paint the model. What I've done recently is looked at colour charts. I've looked at the Humbrol colour charts for spray paints and the enamel tins, and I can actually pick out the colours from those charts using the eyedropper tool. When you copy and paste the image and get the colour, then you can sort of get an accurate colour representation for actually what the colour will actually look like as the paint. Or if you're just doing it for like role play or story wise, you can just go ahead, choose whatever colours you want, which is all good. Well, that's Photoshop. So now we're going to go over into Clip Studio Paint. It's another software which I personally prefer using for drawing and illustration. Photoshop is more for the effects, the photography side of things, the levels and the channels and such. So it's more or less the same, where you just go with Clip Studio Paint, you open it up, go to File, you just want to go ahead and open Files. As you see, there is a Shadow Fox template, but that one's currently not ready, and you can actually see the I shall just quickly open it up as just an example. This is a current Shadow Fox I am wanting to work on, but this is obviously just a cheaper file, and as I said again, like the Humbrol colour chart, so I've been able to pick up all the colours as I wanted them and applied it to the model. So File, Open, sorry, Templates. Let's see, open up LIGO 01 for this example. Come on. Right, so LIGO 0 file has a lot more to it due to the fact there's obviously all the cast variants, there's obviously the LIGO without any armour on it. So they're all in folders, all nicely organised. So there's some extra bits. So there's the Jaeger, the Panzer, and you've got the Schneider parts, which is in 2 different ones. So just go ahead and so the standard LIGO. It's more or less the same Photoshop. Obviously there's no colour coding on this one, but it's like the same again. You've got your base layer, you've got a colour layer which is a masking layer, For Clip Studio Paint, there's a little option here that says clip layer below. It's like two little circles, like over another. It's like next to a lighthouse little button. But yeah, you can go ahead and make masking layers like that. So you got that little pink line that says it's masked to the layer below. I think it also, yeah, it doesn't. Alt on Clip Studio Paint, it doesn't work. So yeah, you just want to use that little masking layer button. But the process again is just the same. Go ahead and colour as you wish. Obviously you've got your selection tool as well. This also works. So just picking as we go. Clip Studio Paint will also have this little bar that comes up as well, so you can actually quick fill. And Control D on Windows is obviously to deselect the marching ants again. And I think that is about it for us demo wise, but very easy to do. And obviously when you're saving, you can go to save as, and you want to switch it to your JPEG file, name it can't speak today, Lego Zero Design 1, and I'll just save it as it is. But you can also, so done that one, but you want to do another one, you just do that, colour it in. Again, it's all organised, ready for you to actually colour it in. And then you can go again, file, save as, and then do another JPEG, and it'll save it all as what's seen on screen. I hope that was useful. I know it's a bit brief or a bit hectic. I'm not quite used to doing speaking tutorial videos, but again, I just hope this helps. And that's it from me.